Hello everyone, this is Dr. Praveen Tripathi and with me is Dr. Darsh who got a wonderful rank of 56 in the NEET PG exam. First of all, many congratulations Darsh.
Thank you so much, sir.
So how does it feel to get a rank like 56?
Sir, it is very satisfying, to be very honest.
All
I'm
right.
happy with myself.
Wonderful. Darsh, I was having a discussion with you before you started the interview, and you took a slightly different approach for the entrance examination. I think you had a heartbreak, if I can say so, in the INICT exam, and you realized that
Yes, sir.
you were making certain mistakes. So what exactly
Hmm.
was the mistake, and then what did you do? Please tell us about it.
Yes, sir. In the mistakes which I made were actually I was following only single source and I had developed a bias towards that. So
Okay.
for that, I needed to change my GT giving patterns that I needed to give different mocks of different institutes so that
Uh,
I don't develop a bias towards it.
mm,
And as well as I during my INI attempt, I had forced myself into certain time crunches that
mm,
I have to complete a subject in this much days or this much time period. So
mm,
that indirectly negatively affected me that when I couldn't complete the revision in
mm,
the time period.
mm,
So in the NEET attempt, what I did was I relaxed my study schedule a bit. I expanded, like instead of half day, I used to give one day to short subjects and 2 or 3 days to longer subjects and
mm,
practice more and read more rather
mm.
than believing on myself कि 3 बार पढ़ा है तो आ ही जाएगा. Rather
Right.
than that, I
Uh,
gave myself more time and leverage for a
okay.
subject.
So when you talk about the platform bias, Darsh, I think you make a very valid point, and it is valid for I think every single student. If you are studying from the same platform, giving the GTs of the same platform, sometimes you start doing well, but that's a super
Mm-hmm.
positive effect because same teacher is making the questions also. So I think in
Uh,
platform bias, you are talking about that only.
yes, sir, definitely.
So I think you use Cerebellum's GTs and late night PYQs a lot. So tell us about a bit about the Cerebellum GTs. What did you find different in Cerebellum GT? How did it really help you?
They were like more balanced ones, like the NEET PG main exam. Like
Mm-hmm.
some questions were like directly you know the answer. In some you need to think a lot about it. And some are like completely out of the core NEET PG exam as well. You can't cover all 200 questions by your MBBS study because the course is very vast, to be very honest.
Correct.
So practically focusing on the 70 or 80% good questions was the best part about the Cerebellum GTs because
Mm-hmm.
20% questions are not in your hand. Those 180 you have to target the best.
And if you look at the results of this NEET PG, people were saying that there would be a lot of rank inflation and everybody would get 90%. It was never going to happen. This is the problem
Yes. Yes.
that happens if the paper is from PYTs. Everybody thinks that they know
Hmm.
the answer, but in reality they do not know it. So the ranks and the marks are almost the same as last year.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So you make a very valid point that focus on those 80% of the questions that you are very likely to get correct. Don't run
Hmm.
after
Hmm.
those 10% that nobody can anyways get it right.
Yes. Yes.
You also told me, Darsh, that you used to do those 30, 40 questions, late night PYQs and all. So
Hmm.
you were focusing primarily on question solving in the last couple of months rather than revising again and again or watching videos again and again. Why so?
Yes, sir.
Why were you so focused on the MCQ solving than other parts of the preparation?
Sir, because it's like a retrospective study you are doing. You are doing the question, and
Mm,
then you get to know that those small points that you are getting wrong. Because
mm,
reading notes again and again, it gives you a
mm.
false positive feeling that aata hai sab, but you don't
हाँ,
know everything.
सही बात.
Even the things from the questions that you or the data that you have read, if
Mm,
an examiner twists that data and gives it to you, you may do it wrong. So
right.
question solving was my primary approach.
And if you solved a question and if you did not get it right or if you made a silly mistake, would you write it down somewhere so that you can revise it later?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Yes, sir. In the last month, I had made a wrong diary for myself.
Okay.
So I used to write those things and those small topics which I feel that I may need to read it before 10 days of the exam. So in that way, I made a short copy of that.
In the last month, when we were doing Cerebellum mock GTs, NEET PG mock GTs, we decided
Yes,
to
sir.
add short 60-second video explanations so that the students can
Hmm.
view the entire GT in like 3 hours. Did you use that feature?
Yes, sir. Those were, I think, the best ones because sometimes we feel lazy after giving a GT that we are tired or somewhere.
Mm,
So a 60-second video, it helps you to summarize it quickly that
right.
what the key point you need to remember in this. So
Right.
I used to filter like I used to add that wrong question
Uh,
and then all those video I used to watch and
uh.
then write down small things.
Wonderful. So that's a very nice approach. You use the word retrospective also. I mean, when we were students, almost everybody used to do the retrospective approach because we did not have these apps. So I think you followed the good old method and still got such a great rank. I think Darsh, your preparation strategy tells us that you can take multiple different routes to reach that final goal. Somebody may focus more
Yes, sir.
on live classes, somebody may focus more on recorded classes, somebody may focus more on questions, but finally the goal
Mm.
remains the same. I mean, there's no single right
Yes.
way. So
It
that
is like
yeah, please, yeah.
sir, it's like the don't follow what others say,
Yeah,
do what suits you.
exactly.
Choose the thing that you feel that is right by listening to others rather than blindly following everything.
Well, that's very wonderfully said. Adarsh, now you are on the other side. You have passed the exam with such flying colors. Say there's another student who is in the same boat as you were like 8 months back or 7 months back, did not
Mm.
get good marks in the exam. And if you're following the group Telegram group of Cerebellum, there are many students who are saying that I did everything right, but fell
Mm.
short of my expectation, and disappointment is obvious. So, what is your recommendation to these students who today are feeling very disappointed, very hopeless? What would you suggest them?
Sir, it's like accept whatever it is. जो
Hmm.
होना था वो हो गया. Now you can't change.
Hmm.
Just give yourself time for 2 to 3 days. Let these heaviness settle down,
Hmm.
and then you do the what do you say?
The
You
right
see
point.
yourself
Hmm.
see yourself where you did the wrong.
Hmm.
Analyze yourself to be honest. Then
Right.
be honest with yourself. ऐसा नहीं कि I did right, I did everything right. There are wrongs. Everyone does something wrong. You just don't know it. So
Mm-hmm.
try to see into yourself and write it down on a paper. It genuinely helps that
Mm.
what wrong you are doing, what changes you need to do. And there is an golden opportunity, the November INI, it is here only.
Right,
I would definitely recommend you should give that.
right. So very nicely said. I'm very impressed with your mature level of thinking that rather than jumping to any conclusion, find out what went wrong. You cannot
Hmm.
correct it unless you find what exactly went wrong. So nicely said, Darsh. Darsh. So what is the branch that you are planning to pick now?
Sir, I have a bit of surgical acumen,
Nice, nice.
but
You would
I'll
make a good
see. I'll
surgeon. You would make a good surgeon. I mean, your demeanor, that calmness and clarity of thought, you would make a great surgeon, I believe.
thank you, sir.
Wonderful, Darsh. Thank you so much for talking to us. And I think anyone who watches your interview would definitely get a different perspective. And I must have a very correct perspective towards the preparation. Thank you. May God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir.